what you're going through
or what you have been through. Thank God it's fabulous. I'm Welda Paley.
And I'm Fasia Hilton.
Welcome.
Thank God it's fabulous.
Male nurses.
Patient comfort, values, and beliefs.
Thank God it's fabulous.
What is cancer? What is your perception of cancer?
Well, today our guest will be sharing her story on living with cancer.
Thank God it's fabulous.
Friendship. What is a true friend? He's my friend. She's my friend. Can a male and a female be true friends?
What are the benefits of friendship? Are there true friends with benefits or not? How do you know somebody is a friend? What are the criteria? What are the requirements to have a friend?
Thank God it's fabulous.
Well, today we are going to be talking about career choices.
Do you make career choices based on your habits, or things you love, or what's trending, or what would be your livelihood?
Is it going to be vocational or is it going to be higher education? What's your choice?
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank God it's fabulous. I'm Professor Welda Paley.
And I am Fasia Hilton.
Welcome to another episode of Thank God it's Fabulous.
Indeed.
So, before we get started today, we want to send out a lot of condolences in our community. Our community is bereaved. We got 2 losses at this time. Reverend Winfred Weir and Mother
Hannah
Willie. Our sincere sympathy to the families of the bereaved, and let God be your strength and guide you through this time. We know this is not our home, we are just passing through. We say, take heart. Don't be without consolation, because you have a God who's awesome, and He will always take you through. It is not easy, but He will take you through.
Yes, again, on behalf of Thank God it's Fabulous, we would like to extend our sincere condolences to the Willie family and the Weir family. Take heart and let the Lord be your solace.
And so the little information we are aware of, we're going to give it to you on the different wake-keeping times and the funeral ceremony. So for Reverend Winfred Willie, that's serious. Winfred Willie instead of Winfred Weir. Get me. Reverend Winfred Weir is, the wake-keeping is December 22nd from 4 to 7 p.m. The funeral service is Saturday, December 23rd at 10 a.m. All happening at the Crown Hill Funeral Chapel, 700 West 38th Street, Indianapolis, Indiana. And that's where the transition to eternity will happen. Okay. So for Mother Hannah Willie, it is Friday, January the 5th. Wakekeeping is 6:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Life Connect Center. And the attire for that day is black with royal blue top, scarf, tie, etc. But the color of the occasion that day is black and royal blue. On Saturday, January 6th, is the viewing and funeral service at 10 a.m. And that will be at a Flanner Buchanan Funeral Home, 10722 East Washington Street. And the attire for that day is black and white. And then on Sunday, January 7th, is the Thanksgiving service at 10 a.m. at Life Connect Center, 6213 La Paz Trail, Indianapolis, Indiana. And the attire for that day is all white. So please take note. If you are attending, please abide by what the family is looking to have you come in. Okay? Well, we say condolences again, and we wish you well. Huh?
Yes.
So today our topic is easier said than done. We just said one of it today.
Yes.
Take heart. Is it really easy to take heart when you lose a loved one?
Definitely not.
But that's the word.
That we use.
Take heart. Be strong. God is in control. But the person who's going through that situation is a whole different feeling. So let's talk about it.
I will tell you, stop crying.
Yeah, stop crying. Why you crying like you got no hope? Sometimes you gotta cry like you got hope when you know how things gonna work out.
Cry is therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Cry is therapy. It is not an easy thing. It's, you know,
Yes.
when you lose a spouse, a mother, a sister, a brother, it is not an easy thing.
It's
I
not
mean,
easy.
anytime I hear someone losing their mother, it's like another dab in my heart, you
I
know.
know.
And it's okay to cry. It is okay to cry. I know we're drifting off the subject here, but I always tell people one of the things that helped me, that is helping me with the loss of my mother, because my mom was everything to me. She was my mom, my dad, my best friend. I mean, everything. Is I tell people to do what is called empty chair therapy. And at the time, I didn't even know there was a name for it. But I used to, whenever I would feel this sense of my mom near me, I would just talk to her as though she was sitting right before me. And I told my sister in the Lord, I told Aya about it, that, you know, this has helped me. And she said, you know, there is a name for this. It's called empty chair therapy. So, and this has helped me a lot. And so I tell people that when you are bereaved, especially when it's someone that is close to you, talk to them. Anytime you feel that urge, anytime you feel that sense of them, talk to them as though they were sitting right before you. Or if it's your mom, if it was something that you would talk to her about, you know, a decision that you want to make, still talk to her as though she's there. You're not crazy, and it helps.
Yeah.
And there'll be time where, you know, you will just feel that sense and you will break down in the middle of nowhere. You will just break down. It's okay.
It's okay.
That is part of the grieving process.
Yes.
It is okay. It's okay to talk to them.
So true.
If you have a big decision that you need to make, and this is a decision that you would talk to her or him about, even if it's your brother or your best friend, talk to them. They're listening.
Yep.
And it has helped me, and it is still helping me.
Yep. That is so true. That is so true. And you know, that's why I love this country in some ways than others. Everything has a name.
Yes.
We know a lot of things, but we don't know it by the name. We know it that because it happens or people can do it and it helps. But when you know the name, it's easier to pass it on. We'll not say do that thing. What thing? Hey man, just do that thing. But it's called open chair therapy.
Empty chair therapy.
Empty chair
yes.
therapy. You can still talk to your loved one. You're not crazy. Look,
You're not.
grieving process, and it's still in line with the topic. You're not off, because we said things that are easier said than done.
Yes.
We say, take heart, don't cry, be strong. But that is not easy to do. So she's telling you what she has done to help her during that time of loss. You know? And a lot of times people, when we tell you, say, take heart, be strong, we don't tell you anything else that you can do. We just tell you that. So it makes it easy to say and hard to do.
Yeah.
Because anybody who lose a loved one, they know they're not going to see that person again. That void that is left behind, some people take it really, really, really hard. And if you don't have any recommendation to help them, but take it easy. Don't cry too much. The person is in a better place. We do know all those things, but it's dry dog. What do we eat until the dog is getting dry? You know? So it's one of those easier said than done. One of my favorite ones is treat others as you would want to be treated. We're quick to lay it down. You know, it's good to treat people as you want to be treated, but guess what happens when it's in our shoes? Then that don't really work.
Right.
We want to fix it. We want to tweak it so that it fits the other situation. But no, if you're able to dish it out, you might as well take it.
Yes.
Because it is true. Treat others as you want to be treated. But is that what we do? No, we don't. We don't. We go the whole opposite route of that. And then we say, but you know, it's not easy, but you were dishing it out. Easier said than done.
Yes, and you know, this falls in line with, we like to judge people, but we don't like to be judged.
Yeah.
You know, so it falls in line. Do unto others as you would wish done unto you.
Yeah.
It is not an easy thing, but that's a motto that we need to live by, and I think this world will be a better place.
We're to say it.
Yeah.
You who not going through it, you be the one got it up in your mouth to just brab it up, but you don't remember to live it.
Exactly. Yeah.
One of the things I said on my quote today was, what you say you want, what you say you would do is far easier than the challenge and the reward of actually doing it.
Yes.
You know, we set goals all the time. The year is coming again. I'm going to do my New Year resolution. It becomes a New Year resolution that gets to the end of the year and it's not completed. Because we say it with the hope of wanting to do it, but time to do it now, then all the excuses, then we start to look at 365 days in the month. I will do it tomorrow. I will do it tomorrow. And before you look, you're back at the new year again to make another resolution that you will finish.
So true. This falls in line again with faith. We keep saying, you know, oh, have faith. Have faith. It's easy to say, but faith is by action.
Yes.
It's not by saying. It is by you doing and believing that, you know, the Lord will do this for you. You know, just have faith, man. Just have faith.
I know. And the people on the inside, let me be telling you, my sister, just trust God. He will do it for you, but trust me, when the time comes, they can't sleep. They will worry everybody around them. The pastor will have no peace. But the people are telling you, say, don't worry, God is in control.
Yeah.
Now, they will tell you that first. Easier said than done. Another one is forgive and forget. Most times when you tell people that you need to forgive and forget it and let it go, they say, I will forgive, but I will not forget. Then what are you forgiving? If the same thing that been on your heart, you say you forgive it, but it's still on your heart, you have not forgotten it, you will not forgive that person.
But you know, this, and I think I've asked this question before about forgiveness and forgetting. Because it is such a tough thing to do.
Yes.
I can forgive, but I can't forget.
And to me,
Because it's always in the back of my
your
mind.
And then we say, caution, you don't want twice bitten, once shy.
Something like
Something
that.
like that. You know?
Our first food, our food, second food is not food.
But if you do it like that, then you really have not forgiven that person. So think about it like this. Somebody stole from you before. And you're like, the person can steal. Anytime they come around, I would like my
They
thing.
come into my house.
Have you really forgiven them for the stealing they did? Because anytime they come, they don't like.
That's
not
why
getting
the saying
easier.
say, treat them with a long-handed spoon.
You know, it's easy to say it. You know, please, I'm so sorry for stealing your stuff. I will never do it again. You're like, okay, but in my eye, you're not happening again because the door not open to you. You
So
know?
please put your comment about this forgive and forget. Is it wrong? I can forgive you,
But I ain't forgetting
but
nothing.
I'm not forgetting, and I will keep you afar. Stay in your lane.
You know, the only thing that has helped me with that, I can forget. So I forget what happened, but I remember you did something. What you did is what I will not be able to put all the pieces back together after a period of time. Especially if I say I forgive you, I'm ready to just move on. I will not remember the details as fine and as clear again.
Yeah, and there's something that I need to work on is if you do something to me, yes, I will forgive, but I kind of just, what's the word I want to use? I don't want to be bothered with you again. Yes. If you, I mean, not that I will not speak to you, but I'm done.
You're being cut off.
That's it. That's the word. I cut you off. And you know, my aunts, they've talked to me about it. How can you cut? But that's just my way of dealing with it. I just cut you off, and that's it. I forgive you. I have no malice, but I don't want to deal with you. Is that wrong?
That is a tough one. So Decante said, it is impossible to forget.
It is. It's impossible to
She
forget.
said you're supposed to use that incident to
guide
gain an
you.
experience.
Yes.
But to me, once you do that, you have not forgiven. Because, okay, the same pain that it took when that thing happened, every time you remember that thing, you in some way feel that pain again. That person hurt me, That person hurt me, And I forget it, I forgive them, but I didn't hurt me,
No, well, for me, once I say I forgive you, that's it. I don't relive that situation. But
because you feel cutting them off. You see, they're nowhere near you again to try that one. You see, that I don't know, but
it's hard, and I need to work on that. I need to work on stopping. I need to stop cutting people off. But I think it is just my nature. I don't like too much choo, or I don't.
don't give me headache.
Yes, I don't like nothing to give me headache.
I'm thinking about you.
Yeah, so that's it. So Father, help me. I need to work. I think this 2024, I will do better. I'll work on it.
For me, my own is way different. If you did something to me and you came, you say, I'm sorry, I will not do it again. I'm letting it go. I'm taking you back. We'll be playing around.
But we're not going to be best of friends.
Yeah, I don't know about that part because I will forget.
Now, this is different with you or within the circle. But if it is someone that I'm not close to, and you do something, I mean, I'm done. But for me to bring you close inside my circle again, it's gonna be tough. I don't hate you. If there's anything that I can do to assist you, I will. I will not be, I won't give you a cold shoulder, but it won't be the same.
I don't don't know. Me, mama are just different, because what I try, I think to me to remember a lot of stuff is stressful. So I like to forget things quickly, and by the time I forget, then you are me, you go in again, and I forget what you did last time. But I know you did something. But to put it together, to remember it, it will be hard for me to get it, the way it happened. I will not be able to get it like that. Another person say, Ozozo say, yes, me, I will forgive, but I can't forget. They can say, yes, if you are not BFF again, you can't say you let it go. Yeah. So, I've never really had any problem with BFF, any of my BFF ever.
No.
So,
I mean, we know how to deal with things and just put it under the water, but if it is just, I don't know.
Yeah, so Jagati say if the person is not your BFF no more, you stay forgive them. But I don't know, the people I consider my BFF, I've never had that kind of
Issue
problem with them
yes.
before.
True.
So I don't know. Other people is just other people. They do their own stuff and that's it. They say they're sorry, we say we forgive you, we keep moving. Because I don't know what I would do if one of my BFF did something to her. I don't know how I would act. I can't fathom it in my mind because I can't imagine the people that I'm talking about doing something to hurt me intentionally. Right. So I can't even think about it. I can't process that one. So Janice said, once you've done wrong by me, I have no reason to be fake and to be around. Oh, Janice is another cut off. She is cutting you with a scissors.
And for me, it takes a lot to move me. It takes a lot to take my button. So, but when my cup has runneth over, it will be full.
Oh wow!
I mean, I will forgive you, but stay in your lane.
That's a good one. Easier said than done.
Yes. Another one is which falls, coincides with forgiveness, is reconciliation.
Oh yeah.
And that is a tough one. If a colleague, a friend, an associate, a family member, if they did something to you, and then you are harboring that thing that it did to you, I guess it falls in the same line with forgiveness. But sometimes, again, it's not like it's something to forgive.
I think that's a good point.
It's not like it's something to forgive.
Because some things you do is just, how could you even think to do it?
Yeah.
Now you want forgiveness for it.
But I think, now I'm okay with reconciliation. I have no issue with that.
Let's sit and talk about it.
Yes, let's sit and talk about it and let it be bridge under troubled waters.
Yeah.
And move on. But life is too short. The end time is near. And it's so hard to say if I had known. Especially if that person is still
Look, honorable.
I know, Masa, it is hard for my cup to run off over. That is true. Because it takes a mountain to move me. That is true. But if my cup run off over, that means I have taken until I can't take no more and I'm done.
You keep taking.
That's true. No, it's true. Thank God someone who knows me can attest to that. Because I will take. But once I have made up my mind that this is it, there's no turning back.
So Masa, tell me about me, because my own, I can't remember much to be, that to say, okay, you did this to me. No, I'm the one to be like, and I told you not to be with this person. Oh, I forgot. What did it do to me again? But because to me, I think it takes too much work to try to remember what somebody did to you and the reason why you don't want to be bothered with that. I think it's just, for me, I think it's too difficult. It's just too much work. I don't want to do the work.
Yeah, so with this reconciliation, because this is a big one.
Yeah, because with life so short,
especially with family members, it's time to.
If the person passed and you never got to forgive them, I think now you carry the burden.
That's the hurt that you can never. Oh, I think it hurts more than the person passing,
Yes.
because you're saying if only
Yes.
I could have done this, if only I could have cleared the air with this person.
Yeah.
So if you have a situation with a friend or family member or what have you, just talk about it. Stop cutting this speech, because that's the thing about reconciliation. You're cutting speech. You're not speaking to the person, or if you're speaking to the person, it's not a clear conscience.
Oh, gee, I got two good ones here. Deputy say, a little small this and that, we can talk about it. But when you backstab me, no, you just got caught. You're not sorry, because I am sure this is not the first time. Let them go. And then Johnny say, even people have a season in your life. So she is saying she's cutting them because their season is over. She believed your season is over. Say you messed up, okay, that's it, you got to go. Your time is up. Dude, Janice, take it easy. Ooh, Janice got a sharp scissors. She's cutting. But there was one time Massa told me this story, and I can never forget it. She said somebody did something to her, and this person was trying to get her attention to beg her to forgive them. This person has sent almost anybody they can find to talk to her. And this day she would just move to go see this person. She said, you know what? I'm going to forget everything. I'm going to go see this person. She said she went to see this person. This person was so happy that she came to see them. She forgave them everything. It wasn't out of a week or so later the person died. Can you imagine how she would have felt if she didn't forgive that person?
This Massa is an old lady sitting,
young girl
skin. I'm telling you.
Yeah, she told me that.
Because
I can never forget it.
She also told me something that resonated with me. At one time we were having our deep conversation. And she told me, she said, Facia, never love someone more than you love yourself. I mean, your kids, that's different.
Yeah.
And that resonated. I mean, we went into details about, that, but that has resonated with me. Because at times people take advantage of that.
Oh, you said sometimes, all the time. Once they know, they jump on it. Technically say you never miss the water till the well run dry. So true.
So true.
So true. So true. Easier said than done. And we know these things.
Yes,
but
we do.
human beings, we act a fool like we don't know these things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if we really act like the things we know, this world will be a better place. Because we know a lot of things, but we just don't do it, we just don't act it. And then Johnny said, no life is too short to hold on to issues and people that take advantage of you. Life is too short.
It is too short. It is too short. I mean, nowadays death is like, I mean, I don't even know how to describe it.
They are moving faster than it
yes.
is. Yeah.
And the people are getting younger and younger every day.
Yeah.
One of the other things that is easier said than done is, I won't care what others think about me.
That's a lie from the pit of hell. When you say that to yourself, that's when you spend more time in the mirror trying to see what they saw.
So true.
Yes, it's easy to say. I think we say some of these things to help ourselves get over whatever it is. It's like when you're in a relationship with somebody, you're in love with them, and they may not be in love with you the same way, and they treat you like the dirt that they think you are. And everybody around you is telling you, you need to get rid of them, you need to leave them. And when you're with them, you say, yes, that's what I'm going to do. When you get home by yourself, you're like, I need to give him a second chance. To do what? To do it again? And then that person do it again. And you say, this is the last chance I'm giving you.
And you go right
back to it again. Oh, so Master said, You can forgive someone and keep your distance. It doesn't mean that you hate the person. It's just that you don't want to get hurt again.
So true. So true.
If I can just remember enough to do that, I'd be just fine.
That's me. I stay in your lane. I stay in my lane.
You have been cut.
Yes. That's it.
So Jenny said, as for me, as I have become an adult, I learned to not worry about what others think of me. Makes life easy because they all got a problem they're going through, but they want to take your. But you know it hurts anyway. You know
it does hurt.
And so people just not honest to give you. No, there is something called constructive criticism. It may not sound good to the person at the time, but give them time to soak it in. They will be able to see what exactly was said and the truth that is in it. So we got to be very careful when we want to say things to people. You want to say things that will elevate somebody's spirit, right? But not all the things you will say will elevate them, but there's a way to say it.
Yes.
So the person can catch the good message and don't get lost in the whole thing. Because what if you're telling somebody that they're gaining too much weight and it will affect their health? If you tell them that you're getting too fat, it sounds different. Everything else after that, they're cutting you and it off. They don't want to deal with it because the way you said it.
So true.
But if you come from the health area and what a lot of weight gain can do to people's health and the kind of diseases it can cause, you make somebody cautious enough to go and look in the mirror and see how can I help myself so I don't fall into this situation.
Yeah.
You know?
And speaking of that, health is another easier said, than done. Telling people to be healthy. As I was coming, I was listening to this pastor, and he said, he was over 300 pounds, and he knew that he was overweight, but he this day he started to have chest pain, and he told his wife and his daughter, I don't want you to be alarmed, but I'm having some chest pain, and hence they were alarmed, But anyway, he went and saw his cardiologist, and his heart was okay, so the cardiologist referred him to the primary care. This primary care was a Middle Eastern, a foreign doctor, small, petite. He went in the room to see the doctor, and the man told him, when he looked at his weight and he looked at him, he said, "You are too big. You need to lose some weight." And so the pastor that I was listening to, he said, "Wow, this guy had no problem telling me that I'm big, But yeah, it's the way that you say things.
Yeah.
Constructive criticism is good because it helps you to grow, it helps you to change, it helps you to make a difference.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's the way in which you say it.
Yeah. Like when I was in nursing school, there was one girl in our class. She was real heavy. And this day, the nutrition teacher told us to, make little education for nutritional facts for our patient. So everybody writing and stuff, and the girl wrote her part of stuff. Do you know that lady said, how are you going to educate this patient about this? At first, we didn't catch it. We just told what you got your card, demonstrate it, and let everybody hear. But some all let a joke. We could to catch the humor in the thing. I'm like, damn, how she gonna do it when she fat?
Exactly.
So the girl stood up, she took her card and she started reading it. Then the teacher said, anything you tell somebody, you yourself have to believe it so that the person can feel the impact. But how is she supposed to believe it when I apply it?
Exactly. If you go to a dietitian and the dietitian is supposed to be telling you about being healthy, eating healthy, but you see this dietitian that is 300 pounds overweight. It's like, what are you telling me?
But if I tell what I told her? Because, after the class she was crying. So I told her, I said, what? Don't worry about it. Anytime you go educate the patients, tell them, say, you see me? I know what it's like because I'm working on mine, and I know how
That's a good
difficult
one.
it can be. So
Yeah.
I'm not just telling you because I want to tell you.
I'm living it.
I'm living it.
And I'm trying to
working
do better.
every day
Yeah.
to do better because
That's
I
a
know I
good
want
one.
my help. I said you have to turn it around so they can see it. Since you are what they see anyway, you can't say it like you're a hypocrite because look at you. So let them see you.
That's a good
She
way
said,
to.
you know what, that is so true. And I didn't think about it when I was talking. I was just talking because I let talking plenty. But after a while, when I sat and thought about it, I said, yeah, it makes sense. You know, because you're not going to fix yourself overnight,
Right.
you know. So, yeah. So we got a lot of other comments on here. They're going to say, it is a cultural thing as well. That this American society takes things too hard. It is so true. And you know what? I said this as our faculty meeting the other day. We got diversity and equity. So we were talking, and then I was telling them, I said, one of the problems I have noticed, people are so thin-skinned. You walk on eggshell with your colleague. So at the end of the day, you stay by yourself. You don't have no friends on the job because you don't want to say anything to anybody before they go and report you to HR and say this person said this to me. I said, we have become our own enemies. And then the other instructor, she said, how do you mean? I said, in this country, when you got coal in your eye, somebody will talk to you for hours. They will never tell you you got a coal in your eye. You will walk away with that coal, and if God help you, somebody else see it, they will tell you to clean it, but you will stay like that all day. I said, and for us, where we come from, that the first thing we'll tell you, yeah, clean your eye. Why? You watch your favorite money? You know, we'll put something behind here that don't make no common sense, but we will tell you there's coal in your eyes. We will not let you walk away with that coal in your eyes. And here the people have no remorse. They'll let you walk around all day with that coal in your eye. Man.
Speaking of that, doing clinicals, because, you know, I used to be crazy doing clinicals. So the clinical instructor, she had booger in her nose, and we were doing morning report that morning, and I told her, so-and-so, B-I-N. And all the children looked at me like, what is B? I said, B-I-N. Or B-I-Y-N. Booger in your nose.
And you know, some people are slow. If you even just took tissue and just handed it to them, they're not thinking to clean their eyeball or to clean their nose. If somebody just hand me a tissue for no reason, I'm cleaning my eyes and I'm cleaning the side of my mouth. Yeah, and I'm cleaning inside my nose because I don't know what you're seeing. But the places that come across quickly, I'm going to touch all of them, you know. But some people, they will ask you, what you give it to me for? The same thing I was trying to avoid now. I gotta say it. Clean your nose, booger inside. You know, it's funny. It's funny, but easier said than done.
Yes, this is. It's tough. It's tough. Another one is I won't hold any grudges.
When you're ready to hold a grudge, that one you can let people know you won't do because that's exactly what you're coming to do. Yeah, I won't hold no grudges. Yeah, they're about to hold some grudge for you and remind you every day of what happened in last time. No, I just reminding you I'm not holding it as a grudge. Huh? How you figure?
Yeah, well, you know, one thing I learned about forgiveness, going back to forgiveness, is when you forgive someone, you're not doing it for them.
No.
You're doing it for yourself, to free yourself. Because if you hold on to things on forgiveness, you're holding on to your blessings.
Fasia, that thing is cancerous. Do
Yes.
you know how your heart starts to change the beat when you even just see
The person and you see the person and your heart starts to just
raise. You want to
Yes.
change your direction where you're going because you just
and that person probably don't even know. They have no clue and they're not even thinking about you. So please forgive.
It's a cancer
Let
for
go,
real.
yes.
Unforgiveness is a cancer.
And reconcile.
Yeah. You
Reconcile.
got to be, look, nobody is bigger than you enough to hurt you enough for you to hold it against them. Nobody is that big. Whatever you did on your time, I'm going to turn it back to you. So you can go sleep in there and have no peace.
Exactly.
I forgive you.
I mean, we're all
I leave
human.
you with your conscience.
We are all imperfectly perfect. We're striving to be perfect,
Yeah.
but, you know, we're all imperfectly perfect. So we have to accept it and just forgive and move on. You don't have to be best buddies with the person.
Yeah.
They don't have to be in your circle, but just let go and forgive. You never know tomorrow. Tomorrow is not promised.
And you know another thing that's hard is when you want to do something, your intentions are different than your actions.
Yes. Mm.
You can't fix that one.
No.
But you didn't have a bad intention when you did do it.
True. Yeah. Sometimes you don't. Yeah.
Those ones are hard to fix because you can't explain it otherwise. Or you can say, hey, that's not what I was trying to do. But that time nobody understand it.
And sometimes it was not as it didn't come across. It came across a different way than what
Than
you
you
meant
intended.
it to be. Yes.
Yep.
So, but people assume and take it and run the other way. You know, easier said than done.
Yeah.
Also, I think one thing we need to work on is when people bring news to you,
Yes.
try to find out for yourself before you take it and run with it. Or if someone you want to be friends with someone and then this other person tell you, oh, this person is so and so, get to know that person for yourself.
Yes. Now, don't ever make that mistake with me because I'm calling your name. See, this person said, so don't even come tell me, because I will not help you. I'll put you outside there. Because if you're brave enough to repeat it, you better make sure it's a fact and you can say it to that person. So just don't tell me because I'm calling your name. For a long time, I didn't get no good gossip because nobody wanted to deal with that. They say if you tell her, she will talk here, she will call your name. You won't want to
But
talk.
no, if you're coming to say something of someone, it better be factual.
You better know what you say.
You know, it better be factual. Don't come and spread lies to make yourself look good.
Yep. Easier said than done. A lot of things you can dish out, you can't take it. This is 2024 coming. Go back in your closet. Revisit your life. Revisit your words. Revisit your action. It's easy to want it. It's easy to say it. It's challenging
To put
and
it into
rewarding.
action.
It's hard to do.
Yes.
Start to think about your actions and your words. The intent that you wanted, let it follow. Don't do one and say the other. The one you know in your heart you can't do, don't go tell somebody, say, yeah, do this. You know, a lot of people have misled a lot of people in this lifetime because of those kind of things.
Yeah.
Can you imagine somebody who is married advising somebody who is in a marriage? Leave him. You get me. You telling your friend to leave the house more. He hurting you. Move from there. But what do you know about marriage for which you are now telling me to move?
And be careful of the advice that you take too. You have to decipher, through those advices that you get, because sometimes their intention is
It's not good for you.
Meant, for your good. So because what you have, they envy what you have, and they don't want you to have it, so they will steer you in the opposite direction. So be mindful of who you take advice from.
I know thy friends. Know your friends.
Not everyone that comes and smile with you, it's your friend. And not everyone who says, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
So, but like you said, this 2024, let's try to be, a better version of ourselves. If you are known for doing, the opposite things, circumcise your heart, circumcise your thoughts, circumcise the words that will come out of your mouth, because words do not get rotten.
Yeah.
And speak positive things in your life. Speak positive things unto your friends.
Yeah.
Speak positive things, period. Because there's power in the tongue.
Yeah.
Life and death lies within the tongue. So let's try to do better. Easier said than
Another
done.
thing that is easier said than done, and she said it, if I had known.
That's the one that get hurt. And my late stepdaddy used to say, no trouble is greater than the one you put yourself in.
Yes.
That's the if I had known.
Yeah.
No
But
trouble.
you know what, Fasia? Sometimes that's not even true. Sometimes we know and we still want to see if it will really happen like that. And then we go there.
So true.
And then we
Yeah.
say, they want me put my sayings out. Yes.
And that's the one that's hard to get out of.
Yeah.
You know, when you know better and you go and step inside of it.
Yeah.
That's
Thinking
the one that's
you
hard
will
to
be
get out of.
immune.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a tough one. Wow. Easier said than done.
This one says, I'm going to walk right up to him or her and tell her exactly how I feel. You were saying behind closed
Behind
door.
closed door.
Oh, when I see her or when I see him, I will express my feelings and let the person come in front of you.
Then you start thinking about it. The way you acted when I'm nice. But I know what you were saying in the mirror just now. You were fiery hot in the mirror. But you know the one I like? When you have had a day and you didn't say or do what you should have said or done, then you go home and you start playing that cassette. Oh my God. You will twist it, you will turn it,
Yeah.
but it's not going to be the same because it's not in the moment. Easier said than done.
Another one is, I won't stress out. Ooh-wee. Especially when you're going through situation, oh my goodness. And that's the time the devil tries to play with your mind. And he will tell you all the negative things that will happen.
Yes, about
And
that
if
situation.
you're not strong in faith, it will make you do things that you won't normally do.
That's
Or even send you astray and put you on that wide road instead of that narrow road.
Yep.
Stress is a terrible thing.
And you know that's why the Bible made it easy. It said, why worry? Fasia, do you know the very things that you try to worry about? That's the things when you talk about with God.
Yes.
It become a conversation, then a worry matter.
Yeah. There's nothing that he cannot fix.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. Nothing that he cannot fix.
Jenny say always allow God to see through you. If we can avail
Because
ourselves.
he can see through you anyway.
Yes, but no, I like the one when you know you're going to do bad and you say, Papa God, you see me, oh, just forgive me because they want you, I just got to do it. If you can talk to him to tell him that, then why are you going to do that?
So true.
Why you can just talk to him about what it is that you wanted for which you wanted to do what? So, is it that the thought process is, I just want to do it this one time? When you know probably it's not supposed to be done or it's not right,
But
then
then
you're telling him.
that's
you're
the
telling
work of the devil. That is him
then
telling you, go do it, go do it.
God will understand. Can you imagine that?
He will fool you. Well, after Jesus fasted for 40 days, and you know when you are going through situations, that's when he shows up, because that's when the devil shows up, because that's when he knows that you are vulnerable.
Yep.
After Jesus fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, he is hungry, he's tired, he's weak in the spirit.
Yeah.
Guess who showed up? Lucifer.
He said,
Satan.
Son of God.
He said, if you are the son of God, you see all this look, he brought him to the edge. He said, you see everything down there. If you can just jump, I will give you charge of it all. You know?
Yeah. So they're going to say, any big matter, if you pray and think first, you will solve it.
Not any big matter or any small matter. You know, the problem with us is that instead of us magnifying the Lord, we magnify the problem. We magnify the situation.
Yeah.
And it should be the other way around.
Because your God is bigger than
He's
all
bigger
your problems.
He's bigger than big.
You know. But there we go, making the problem so big.
We
Like,
are stressing out.
No. Then we say, then why I ain't even giving it to God in prayer. Now we go give him. I'm not giving this one to God in prayer. We will go give it to. Yeah.
And you know, so most times we miss out because we give in at the moment that he was going to come and answer
The breakthrough,
us.
yeah.
That's why I call him the 11:59 God. Because in that 1 minute, when you think that answer is not going to come, that's when he shows up. But at 11:54, you waited until 11:54. Instead of you for the 6 minutes now or the 5 minutes to wait,
Yep.
you don't want, that's when you throw in the towels.
Yep.
And then we lose out.
If I had known, you could have
We lose
waited.
out, yes.
You could have waited. Yes.
Easier said than done. Easier said than done. And sometimes, the situations we have to go through the process
Yeah.
to get to the promised land. We have to go through the test to give the testimony.
Yeah.
We have to carry that cross. It is not always going to be roses.
So true. Every day pray, Lord,
But
let the cup pass over.
we all day we want
But you won't
prosperity.
testify.
Yes.
Lord, let the cup pass over. But I won't go
You won't
testify. What
testify.
will you testify
Yes.
about? You haven't
You
gone
have
through
to
nothing.
go through it to be able to testify.
Yeah.
Because the Lord, He wants to be glorified.
Yeah.
You see, the dogs are even answering to that, yes.
Yeah. You want to.
Easier said than done.
I get a new testimony lately, but by the time you get on your knee, Lord, let the cup pass over. Hey, every day the cup should pass over you, boy. How you will testify?
And sometimes we just, instead of all day we are asking him, sometimes just thank him and just praise him.
Yep.
How would your physical parent, all day you go, Mom, Daddy, please give me, please give me, please give me. Instead of saying, some days you say, oh,
I just
thank
came
you,
to say thank you
for being the father that you are. Thank you for being the parent that you are. Thank you for providing. Thank you for your unfailing love. Thank you.
Because
for,
the ones
yes.
you don't even ask for,
He
he
will-
already
he will
given it to
provide.
you.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, Lord have mercy on us. Please, Papa, just have mercy. God, it's
Easier
ridiculous the
said
way
than
we
done.
act.
Yes.
Easier said than done. It is
Yeah,
so true.
this is a loaded topic
Yeah.
because we can go on and on and on and on.
Yep. Amen. God wants everyone, especially you, to know only He, God, could have delivered you.
yes.
I know. He said He's jealous. He ain't gonna share His glory with nobody.
Who else knew you before you were even conceived?
Yeah.
Who else knew you? Satan didn't know you.
Yep.
Mama Musa didn't know you. Papa Musa didn't know you.
Yep. You know,
Only
we always
Him.
want to work things out before we go to God.
To go to God, yes. You
I
can
will just
lean
call
not
the
on your
person
own understanding.
and see if they can just lend me the money here and then you say, you finish saying that, then you say, God, go with me. To go to where? You already get your plan, just go accomplish. When they ain't happy now, you say, God ain't wanted it to happen. No, you went on your own. I don't know if you don't realize it. The utterance out of your mouth is the abundance out of your heart that it comes. So the thing you speak in is what you believe. So, you know, even fooling yourself right there and then and say, oh, I'm going to pray to God about it, you on your own, because you're not, your mind, your body, and your soul is not in one accord. You only saying it because you probably catch yourself that, oh, I should have talked to God about this. No, the things that you will just give to Him, He will console you and you will leave it there and He will take care of it. He will take away that burden of even worrying about it. But by the time you go start making solution, making the plan, then He will be looking at you now. Okay, go ahead, Mama. Come with me, I'm going. But God, you are a good God and your mercy endureth forever, because I don't know where we would have been if there was not grace. We would be on a whole different side of the planet and the devil laughing at us all the time. But yeah, so 2024 is on its way in. We pardon God to let us see it. But do something different this next year. Try to change some utterances in your life and see how it even impact the people around you. See how many lives you're going to touch just by changing your thought process, changing the way you talk, the way you think, the way you act. You know, it's easier said than done, though. So we got to work on it, not just say it. We got to go work on it. So because that's the only way you see the fruit. If you don't work on it, no fruit. You come back here again, will be same thing 2024 December 1st. And you're like,
You have to start, even if you fall
Yeah.
off the wagon.
Yes.
The key is get up and start again.
so true.
Get up and start over.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't matter how much time you fail, is when you fail and don't get up. So you fall, get up, get back on it.
back on it,
You
yes.
fall down, you get up, you get back on it, but don't stay down. Okay? So it's easier said than done. So when you're thinking it, think about it being easy said and done, and know that you have to put the work in to make it come to fruition.
And if you are thinking to defame somebody or to spread false rumor about somebody, think twice.
Yes.
Think about, if this is done to me, how will I feel?
Yes. Yep.
You know, let's try to be a better version of ourselves.
Words
It's
don't get
2024.
rotten.
They don't get rotten at
I'll
all.
wait for you at the door, and it will come back. You know, somebody said something, and I hope I can quote it right. The world we live in is like an echo. Whatever you put out will come back to you.
So true.
So
It's
just
karma.
just remember that.
It's
You do it to somebody today, somebody will do it to you tomorrow.
Yes.
It's seeds. You plant it, it will grow,
It will grow.
and it will bear fruit.
And when it come back to you, it will come back to you tenfold.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh
Tenfold.
yeah, oh yeah.
You think you're getting away with it? You're not.
You're not. Let not your heart be troubled by nothing, for nothing.
Yes.
Okay? So, this evening, and you know, we never just come up here with a topic. We pray about our topics. We pray about what it is that we're going to bring out there. Because you know what? This is media.
It is.
Anybody could be listening. And words, the way they are set up, they will always meet the hearer.
So true.
So you don't know who it is sent for. You don't know where they are. Maybe they're not even watching the show today, but in time they will. Or somebody will tell them something from this show, and they will take it, because words never go void.
It does not.
It meets and accomplishes that which it is purpose for. So you got to think about those things before you even open your mouth to say anything, talk anything, do anything. And that's the way we look at our topics. When we bring in topics on here to discuss, we think about the hearers. How is it going to minister to them? What changes could happen because of this, you know?
And the good thing about the show as well, you know, we, like this topic, we talked about it yesterday, you know, but this is a live show, meaning it's not scripted.
Yeah.
There's nothing that she and I will say, oh, we will say this, we'll talk about, no, it's just,
Yep.
it flows.
Yep.
And we thank the Lord for that.
Yep. Yep. Because only like minds can do this.
So true.
You know, you didn't
And
script
this
nothing.
is not easy.
Yeah, you don't script nothing. You just come and then it just flow, you know. Because we both have the same heart and mind to what we want people to get out of the show. So just knowing what the show about, and if you listen to what we say every time we start the show, it doesn't matter what you
you're
are going through or what you've been through. It doesn't matter.
Thank God.
Thank God.
It's fabulous.
It's
And
fabulous.
That's the premise of the show. That in everything, give God the praise.
Yes.
Because he will work it out for you.
Yeah.
If you just put him in the forefront.
Yes.
That is the premise of the show. That's what when we say TGIF, thank God it's fabulous.
Yeah.
We're not just saying it's fabulous just to say it's fabulous. We're saying it's fabulous because God, He has worked through it,
Yep.
and hence here we are today.
Yep. Work it out.
Yes.
Work it out for you. And it's fabulous. Because it doesn't matter
It doesn't matter. Take
what
it
you're
to
going
Him.
through now,
It doesn't
or
matter.
what you've been through.
He will
you
work
know?
it out.
He will work it out.
There will always be tomorrow,
Yeah.
and tomorrow will be better than yesterday.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Thank you, Janice, for always being a part of this show. Thank you, Dekinti. Thank you, Masa. Thank you, Celine. We got some people that are just regular, and they come and they listen and they participate.
And please share the
You know,
show.
please share, because sometimes you think like it will show us nice, but the words in it maybe it's not for your time. Maybe the person you know knows a person that knows a person. So by the time you send it forth or you share the link, somebody who's supposed to get it
It will
will
administer
get
to
it.
them,
It will
yes.
reach them, you know. And that's what this word is all about. If the environment in the world we live in is an echo, that means when you put it out there, you will get it, somebody else will get it, and it changes as it goes, but it comes back.
So true.
Your intent has to be clear.
Yes.
No matter what it is you want to do, your intent has to be clear.
Always have a pure heart.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
God he don't listen to what comes out of the mouth. He looks at the heart.
Yeah. He searched the intent of your heart.
Yes.
Because out of the heart speaketh the mouth.
Yes.
If it's not abundant in there, not coming through
It's
your
not
mouth.
coming through. No.
Yeah. So please go research yourself. 2024 is here almost.
Yes.
We got 30 days
December
To
has
have-
31 days.
to have 2024. And you know the funny part? All the people can say they will credit and they will say, pay next year, pay next year. The time is here. You know?
I have this funny video that I want us to end with.
Mm.
Let me see if I can share it to you, and then you can play it. It's a funny video. I laughed so hard today. Hold on.
Send it to my WhatsApp and I can pick it up from there.
See, I don't have WhatsApp on this phone, so I'm gonna send it, and then I send it to your phone, to your regular text. But it is such a humorous. I mean, I think we should end on this note.
Okay. Let me see if I can send it to my...
Yes, but easier said than done. You know, there are things that we say, but it's hard to do.
Yeah.
But we just have to keep at it every day, and try to be a better person.
So true.
You know, let's try to be kind to one another. It's easier said than done, but just do your best not to hurt others. You know,
Yeah.
do your best to live right. We all fall short, but we ask for forgiveness, and then we strive to do better the next time.
So true. So true.
Oh, sorry. Can't believe this is December 1st. You know, each year I catch myself saying, oh my God, last year went by so
So
fast.
fast.
But it's like every year I'm saying the same thing, and it's even faster and faster. I mean, I just remember just yesterday we were January 1st. Now, today is December 1st.
Yeah.
Within the twinkle of an eye, it will be New Year's Day, 2024. Can you imagine 1979 when we were in first grade?
Oh my goodness.
2024 was not even a year we could fathom.
Let me see if I can get it.
But here we are, the end of 2023. And the fact that you are here today, you are above ground, meaning you are not 6 feet under.
You're right.
No, I'm having a bit of a
alone
nightmare,
in
actually.
itself is
What's
a
the matter?
blessing.
Well,
Let me
I've got all the
just
international CEOs
put the
around the
premise
world
on
in this
this.
room.
This is a
In 10
guy
minutes,
that
the
he
annual
has,
summit's supposed
I
to
think,
take
about
place.
6 CEOs
They've
in
flown
his
thousands of
room
miles to get
that
here, and my
are of
translator
different
hasn't turned up.
nationalities, and his interpreter is not available.
I need to find
So
someone
this
who
lady
can
is saying
translate
she can
into 7
interpret.
different languages.
So
Well, I
play
can do
for
that.
beginning.
Yeah, I did a TEFL in my gap year.
Welcome back to London, ladies and gentlemen. This is Helen Marsh, who'll be our interpreter today. So, without further ado, let's address section 1.1, multinational profiteering for the financial year 2005-2006. Helen.
She's about to interpret.
Is that the interpretation she's doing it?
Yeah, I don't know which country that is.
Oh my God. So she's trying to interpret what she's here. Oh my God, instead of saying it in the language. Oh God.
Hurdy-gurdy-gurdy. Hurdy-gurdy-gurdy. Gurdy.
So he's Italian, so she's interpreting Italian.
La dici? E la no, ma no. Sai cosa ta dici, vado
That's Chinese. So that's the African guy.
This is not my sandwich.
Oh my
I
goodness.
just
Isn't
wanted to
that
leave
something?
this humor with you all this evening. You know, she was trying to interpret these different languages. You know, life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get.
You know
Sometimes
what?
you have to put humor into it. So I hope this made you laugh. As you guys know, I love to smile and I love to laugh.
I know. Thank you so much this evening. We can't call everybody names, but the one that's coming across my screen, my couple, G Consistent, Albert, Fatima, Decanti, Janice, Masa, Karen, Bijou. The list goes on.
Thank you so much.
Thank
for
you
watching.
so much for watching and participating in the evening. Elvis Marshall, Bias
Elvis
Steven,
Marshall.
yeah, and Elvis is there. And look, this is long. And you know what? One thing I know in life: never start calling names, then you can't finish, because then you get yourself in trouble.
Yes,
All
thank
right.
you so much.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
all
much
for
for
watching.
watching.
Please share the show. The show comes on every Friday at 6 p.m. We try to bring topics that is motivational, that is educational. So if you have any topic in mind that you want us to discuss, please just send us a message and we will try to do the best. We do not know it all, but we will all learn together.
Yes. And it really doesn't matter what you've been through.
Or what you're going through.
Thank God is fabulous. Have a good
Thank you
evening.
for watching and have a good night. Have
Yes.
a great weekend. Be safe.
Be
Good night.
safe.